Now, of all the forms the Holy Spirit can take, my personal favorite is, of course, fire. In this passage, the Holy Spirit comes to the apostles in the form of fire. Once filled with the Holy Spirit, these people started to speak in their native language. And every person who understood their language in all of Jerusalem understood them. Every single person was totally amazed. They were people meeting in a common place to celebrate God. Some of these people were days' journey from their home, and yet each one of them heard the apostles in the language that they knew. To these people, the Holy Spirit made them feel at home when they were far away from everything that they knew. Now that's quite a miracle. But how does this relate to what we can do now? We all want to feel at home everywhere we go. We don't exactly have any godly tongues of fire laying around. But the good part about the Bible is that while it tells us fantastic stories about the acts and the miracles of God, it also shows us key things that we need to know to be good people. This passage is all about the unity of people through the Holy Spirit. And in our lives today, we can be used as tools of the Holy Spirit to bring people back together. And people do. A while back, 4 members of our church and myself went down to Miami to help and learn about the income gap. I expected to see churches, I expected to see soup kitchens, but what I really ended up seeing was how people can really bond together and feel at home, no matter where you're from or how badly you might have it. I really saw most at the soup kitchens that we went to. The first day, we got up early and tried to make it to the breakfast shift, and I was a little tired and not too excited to go down. On top of that, it had absolutely poured rain and everything was wet, including the people that we had to serve. So when the people started to flood into the church, I didn't expect people to be very happy. But I was wrong. The first person that walked through the door was all smiles. He waved at all of us, and I waved back. So he walked up to me and then asked me where he could put his bag down. Then he asked me where I was from, and where I went to school, and what my favorite type of music was. Before I knew it, I was taking a break to listen to a few albums that this man put me on. I was absolutely shocked by the character of people who walked in the church that day. The people who looked the scariest to me were the nicest people I had met during the whole trip. Even though we were so different from these people, we all left that church at the end of the day feeling like friends and not strangers. But this wasn't the only place that I got more than I expected from the people of Miami. Our first day there, we went to the housing complex called the Lotus House. The Lotus House is a woman-only organization that grants housing to people of victim abuse and poverty. Being one of the few adult males that was allowed into this complex, I didn't really expect a warm welcome. But, again, I was wrong. I had help with so many ladies finding tools and materials to fix some of the broken shelves around the complex. I got all smiles everywhere I went, and every single person had a smile on their face, and most of them wanted to know who I was and what I was doing there. I was amazed at how people could endure such horrible circumstances, could be so sweet and nice to outsiders in their homes. All of these people were able to bond together and find their little victories. And all of you can do that too. It doesn't take much to make someone feel at home. Instead of ignoring the new guy at work, say hi to them. Next time someone snaps at you, instead of getting angry, pray that whatever is going on in his or her mind gets resolved. I believe that each of you has the power to unify the world in your own special way. Thank you.